Hello there, what's the story, what's the crack, how are you all keeping? This is the ThePandaPuncher. Yes, ThePandaPuncher, welcome back to Let's Play Hearthlands. This time we are moving on to Mission 3 in the campaign mode, because in the last one we finally finished Mission 2. Mission 3 is Wolves and Spiders. We'll be playing as the Southerners this time, and the difficulty is, once again, very, very easy. I used an extra very there, but you get the point. And after digging into it a little bit, this isn't sort of like you branch off and choose a different path in the campaign. This is mission 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and you get the point. So you get to do all of these. So we're on mission 3, so let's start that up. Step 1 of 4, strong start. So here's a change, there's only 4 steps in this one. This land is rather barren. Nothing but cotton and grapes can grow here, so we have to rely on our neighbours to provide us with food. I usually try to avoid doing any trading in these type of games because trading is boring. I like to produce everything for myself, but alas, this is the stipulation they've set upon us, so we shall endeavour to overcome it. Clothes and wine, on the other hand, are great for trade, so we shall easily make a profit. So they say. Anyway, so mission 3, step 1, have 24 houses of level 7. I'm recording level 0 to 24, obviously, because we haven't built any houses yet. You will have to buy all food from your neighbours this time. Build wineries to produce alcohol. One winery can harvest grapes from 24 grape plots in 1 year. Build clothier shops to produce clothes. You will need 1 weaver shop, 1 grower's lodge, and 24 cotton plots for every clothier's shop. Okay. So, let's see what we have here. We have a Warlock's Tower once again. We know now how difficult they are, so we won't be so blasé about it next time. We do have some raw resources. We have stone, gold, some more gold, coal, that's iron, coal, stone, and up here we have a spider's lair. And I intentionally pronounced it like that, by the way. And a wolf's lair. Hence the mission name of Wolves and Spiders, or Spiders and Wolves. I can't remember which way around it was, but it incorporates both those evil-looking and nasty things. I'm assuming they're not friendly. What is this? It looks like gold, so once we get some military units, we can go out and collect that, just like the lore and stuff we had in the last one. That is a sword of some description. Another one here. So we'll go and gather those whenever we can and see what they give us. But for now, we'll just focus on the basics. As usual, let's go with our normal layout for now, which is row of 10 houses. Gap for road, row of 10 houses. What else shall we put here? We have a gap for a garden, row of 10 houses. Gap for a road, row of 10 houses. And we shall work with that for now. So there's a road. Let's get that going across there. Same at the bottom. And a road up here. Because level 7, they're going to need... This is probably the level that we've been stuck at for a while where they didn't have clothes. So it's like... You get your basic shelter, you need food, you need alcohol, you need furniture, you need clothes, and you need something else. I know that doesn't make sense because that's 6, but I'm probably missing something. Beautification is 1, so that could be the 7th. Time will tell. So that's our basic layout. We'll have space here for gardens so we can expand our houses as needs be. We have to import food, so that's important to remember. But for now, let's get our basic setup going. We shall have a peddler's tent there, peddler's tent there, and I'm pretty sure that should... everyone is covered there, but I do like doubling up on the peddler's tents. Just make sure everybody just gets what they're supposed to get. So that goes in the middle there, there. That's the apothecary's taken care of. Marketplace we shall have somewhere down here. Just for sanity's sake, let's put a road down in that direction for now because that's central. And go into infrastructure. Town hall can go here. We can get a tax office. That'll fit nicely in there. In there. Constabulary, one can go here and one can go there. That's everybody covered. And we'll probably get these soon enough. The library will help us get research points to help us unlock things, and the Minstrels Guild shall help collect fame, which can help improve relations, which helps with all the trade and all that lovely stuff. So, that's the basics of getting stuff to our people. Now we need to get the basics of what we can produce here on our own map. Obviously, we're going to want woodcutters lodges. So I'm going to start with 4, so one there, one there, one there, and we shall have one in the corner here. And for the 4 of them, we're going to have 2 foresters. So let's road these up. So that, yeah, that's what I wanted. And we can bring that all the way up there. Lovely. So they're complaining about no workers, obviously, but we'll fix that in due course. And I'm going to completely make this a big block because I can and I want to, and there's nothing you can do about it. So there's that. That's our basic wood producing industry. Storage wise, let's get 2 storage yards down here for now. We'll set up furniture down here at some point as well. Farming, no. Raw materials, we want... It's not raw materials, it's industry. Herbalists. So we'll create 2 of these bad boys. They'll get their own one of those. Storage yards, they're called. We're going to need a marketplace because we're going to need to import food. And then our main bit of income is going to be from farms. And by farms I mean wine and clothes. So let's properly think about our farms this time. Farming. So cotton plot. So they can process up to 24 plots a year. Which is fine, I can understand that. So there's a grower's plot. So that is 9, 18, what, 20 something. Okay. Why can I not do basic math? That's 27. So we take off 3. If we take off that and that, that's only, that's 6, 12, 18, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. There we go. We've got our layout, folks. I'm going to massively sort of start on the farming because why not? And I just realized I didn't want to do that. Let's get a wee road going there. So basically 2 all around, and that should be grand. So we need 1 grower's lodge per 1 weavers. So if we go into your industry, get a weaver. So that's 1 grower's lodge per 1 weaver. So let's leave a space of 3 for storage. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's 4 weavers. And that'll do for clothier shops. So we'll leave a gap of 1, 3, and 4. Done. Storage. I know I'm putting down a lot of stuff here with no backup in terms of actual people, but we'll trust me. Okay, on this side we'll do the wine. So just for so 2, and then there's a 3. Nine mix. Anyway, let's do that. Winery. That should cover that. Done. And we'll start with 4 of these as well. Because our own people are going to need wine. They're going to drink alcohol. Stupid alcoholics. And you can get your own storage and distribution down here as well. So that should be that. And I think pretty early on we'll start some tentative mining and see what we can get out of that. But for now, this is probably enough. We're probably going to expand the housing pretty quickly, but let's take a look at trade rates. Eggs. What can we do with eggs? Not a lot. So we can get some cheap bread. And we can sell wine yet, apparently. But we'll get bread. That should keep us going for a while, and then as trade routes open and expand and all that lovely stuff, we can open and expand and everything in between. So we'll start the game up here, and we'll get some people coming into our lovely fabulous city of, I don't know what it's called, but it's ours and it's mine, and we shall run it into the ground like every good ruler should. We've got all the basics in place, except obviously food production, which is a stipulation in this one, that we have to evolve houses by importing food only. To import food, we have to generate money, and I'm pretty sure if we take a look at raw materials, we have a gold digger's lodge, and we have gold here, and if we go to industry, we probably have a mint, yes. Mint produces 400 coins from 1 load of gold and 1 load of coal. So we'll get working on that as soon as we can. And we will do that whenever we have this stabilized in terms of people getting fed and all these jobs being occupied. And once that's done, good to go. Fame must naturally get produced as you build stuff in your city or something, because we don't have any minstrels. Trade expenses. So we've just spent 1,200 bringing in food, which is shit, but you know, we have to make do with it. How many people are we short? 235 workers. Okay, so on that note, let's go straight away and produce some more houses. Actually, just let the game tick. So there's that. These are going to need a gap for gardens. So there's that. And we'll build a road out along the back. Along that not connect up. There we go. And all the way down here. Bob's your uncle. Now, we may as well get the beautification done because it's simple and it's pretty cheap. When I say cheap, it costs $1,000. $1,000 is nothing in the grand scheme of things. See what I did there? So yeah, that should be everything taken care of there. And that should see we're short 127 workers. New houses down. We have some stuff there. These people need alcohol to evolve. That should happen once these people get working and doing their thing. And yeah. Oh, we've got new trade routes. We can sell wine, I think. Yes. Sell all the wines, please. So we can also sell cotton, textiles, clothes, iron, and iron. Didn't have to say iron twice. So that makes me think, should we set up a token iron industry? Because one, would be good to have some iron being produced anyway. And if we can export it, then we can export it. And then if we need it, we just stop exporting. But for now, it would be a nice money generator, I think. So I think, yeah, that probably is a good thing to consider if everything is stable. Because unlike other games, if there's no food being produced, you know, these houses will disappear. Simple as. Let's see, is there any more? Is there cheaper food? No. That sucks. Okay. I think it might be worth risking setting up some basic mining. Raw materials. It's coal diggers. So I'm gonna do 2 gold diggers. Two coal diggers. We're gonna have 1 iron, just a token iron. We're gonna have a gold, and then that'll be that for now. So if we bring you all the way up here, oh, this is just working out nicely. And then you're going to come all the way up this way to wherever we can connect you up, which is not anywhere convenient, but alas, it's what we have. And to be fair, there's a nice little gap in here which solves that problem. So what do we need down here? So we've got 2 coal, which I'm thinking will do for the, if we go to industry, it's not smeltery we want, so we'll have 1 smeltery, that'll help with the iron, and a mint, which will be for the gold. Keep it, to be honest, it's going to go up here, and that should be that. We need some storage. We'll have 1 there, 1 there. Should be good. Should be good. Yes, we used up a bit of money, but if we get this token, actually, just now that I'm thinking about it, let's get both irons being sold. Yeah. The important thing is that we have a, regardless of what we bring in terms of purchasing stuff, that what we send out is bringing us more gold in. So if we're minting some gold, on top of collecting taxes, on top of trading some stuff, then we should be good to go. And it's very important that we keep the food base consistent, just because we need it. So he's working away, good. That's the most unsatisfying noise in the history of game noises. They really did not think that went through. Just listen. Yeah. I know. These guys digging away. Use iron being produced. I don't know why there's medicine down here. Coal being produced. Gold already being produced. And each one of these is worth 400 coins. Which I know it's going to take a while getting up here. But as we can see, it's getting done. Not enough workers. We could probably expand. Which is just going to increase the issue with food. Taxes not collected. Boo-hoo. And I just want to see some gold being brought in. Some... Oh, that's bread we've bought. Just what's keeping our plebs happy. Wine is being produced, which is good. It's probably one of the first things we will expand because it's the one that's going to bring us the most money, I would assume, in the long run. Trade profit 164. Let's take a look at our trade rates. We could... Is there any cheaper... Can we do anything with eggs? Can you just eat eggs? We'll see. We shall see. Actually, I wanted to see if there's any more we could sell. Ooh, we could sell stone. Stone might be worth thinking about. So we're starting to get a stockpile of wood, which makes me think that it is time that we got a sawmill. So 1 sawmill per carpenter shop, and we'll put the carpenter shop up here. So to be honest, I'm going to do 2 sawmills and 2 carpenter shops, and then some storage up this end, and then a row of houses. Another 20 houses should keep us going for a bit, which is fine and dandy. Then we need to make sure that everything's being covered in terms of... You have a road, so you don't really need that. That's going to be for gardens at the back. Yeah, that should see us going. So yeah, the next thing we need is the furniture for our houses. And that'll get them evolved. But we still need to make sure we stay on top of the food situation, because at that rate we'll never get any of this. And we would end up then losing everybody and having nobody to work the stuff that we already have in our city, and everything goes to hell. It's happened to me before, so I know what I'm talking about. I know how to ruin a city. Bunches of wood. It's because we don't really have a lot of industries here that are utilizing wood. They're not burning a lot. And even the smelter we have down here is going to be using the coal. So it's probably okay if we ramp up our furniture production through the creating of planks. To be honest, that's what I'm going to do. I don't know what that's about. 1,000. Welcome to the city. You're okay. Fair enough. Let's do that and that. 2 more sawmills. So if we get an abundance of planks, then we know we can create more furniture. All that lovely stuff. And yeah, up over 1,000 people. We haven't got any houses of the requisite level that we need yet. But let's just see how our unemployment is 63. So that is the most disgusting noise in the world. Stop it. I'm going to leave a gap at 2 there. And then 2 there. And then massively expand our stuff. Get more wine on the go. Accept our lavish gift of 1,600 ruler. Good neighbours should help each other. That is true. Good neighbours should help each other. But I don't like you and I'm not a good neighbour. Hello neighbour, we require your assistance in one of our projects. We have a shortage of... Was this the guy that just... I just realised we're really short of money. Oh, pip. That's not good. Tax is not going to help us. We need to start trading and trading a shit ton. Let's trade some clothes and okay. Not good. We better not have any big expenses. We better start trading some stuff that brings us in a shit ton of money. Otherwise we're in trouble. One of the reasons why we got down that low is that I expanded this, but then that's going to help us in the long run because it's going to be able to sell more wine and bring in more funds. So I think for the most part we are good. The money's going up again, and we still haven't got any houses of the proper level yet, but it's important that we got the base things in place so that we are apparently jack of all trades according to the Steam achievement. But it's important we got everything in place so that we were earning money so that we could feed our population, and I think for the most part we should be okay. Oh, we've got one house at level 7. What? It's this one. Look at it, look at it. It's kind of cute. It needs boots to be level 8. So these are going to, again, these houses are going to go up, down, left, right as we run short in supplies and all that fine stuff. In terms of storage and distribution, we're going to actually put another peddler's tent out the far end there, and also out the far end here and here, because we will need it. We will need it. And I'm just, you know, getting ahead of the curve. So yeah. Things are, I think, stabilizing. We've got some wine and iron and clothes being ready to be exported, which should bring us in decent funds. Yeah. It's going to be just a wait and see and balance things and make sure that we don't go bankrupt. But timestamp on my recording tells me this video is over, folks, so that's going to be it. So please go away until next time. Good luck and goodbye.